Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate through their spiritual awakening process. And this video is going to tell you how you can speed up your process, not in a chaotic way as you might expect, but how you can more quickly move through the lows, the challenging lulls of awakening. You can zip through them a lot faster, and that's what this video is about. So I'm going to quickly run through a scenario that I trust that you'll relate with, okay? During our awakening really, that all that means is more awareness. We're more conscious, more aware of stuff. And sometimes, as we increase our awareness, we suddenly start to see things so differently that it seems as if so quickly our world is almost like conspiring, our life is conspiring against us. Things can go south so quickly, so dramatically, how almost like a perfect storm of freaking problems that stack up as high as a mountain. And as this is happening, as you're just descending into this insanity and your life is just breaking apart at the seams, it's so challenging to not try to go into denial or try to resist it or try to escape psychologically or mentally through addictions or whatever, or not to just complain and feel like, not to just sink and lull and just be upset. So we do that for a while, and then we just hope desperately it's just going to get better. Like, it's just got to get better. It's just got to get better. It's been dark and bad so long. It's just got to get better somehow. When? Right? And then eventually we grow so tired of this situation, we inevitably just start to do our best to get ourselves out of it. And then it goes, like the energy shift, and we climb out of it and go, whoa, damn. We look back and say, wow. I don't want to go through that again, but I'm glad I did, because now I'm here. And it taught me this about myself, and it led to this action, which led to this circumstantial change, and now it was positive. I'm glad I did it. I'm in a better space now. That sucked ass, but I'm not. But I'm glad I'm here. Much better. And we basically go through that process over and over and over and over and over and over and over again throughout our awakening. As we get more and more and more and more and more and more aware, we draw more and more and more of these types of contraction and expansion experiences. But once you realize that, you can limit the time in that darker state by shifting gears way sooner. Whenever your life starts to just collapse before your eyes, here's what you do. You let it play out for just a little while, until you can kind of glean the message. And I'll give you a perfect example. Me and my family, we just moved into an RV. It was we felt very inspired to do so. As wild as it might sound to some of you, we sold our house, moved into an RV, and now we've been in this RV about a month. And now it's all breaking down in a sense. The RV is just kind of falling apart. It's sort of when we bought this thing, it wasn't our intention to live in it. So it was kind of small and maybe kind of cheaply made, and it's just falling apart. And as these things are going wrong, it's been kind of cloudy. You might be able to see it's cloudy. I'm in San Diego now, and it's been cloudy and rainy, and we've been kind of cooped up in this camper that's breaking down. It was already a big shift for us to begin with, to go from having a big house to live in to being crammed in a little tight area with my wife, my 3 kids, and my pets. And now that we've been cooped up extra, and it's been raining, and it's just been really, that might not seem super severe on the surface, but the experience that we've been going through has been really chaotic in there. It's been really bad. And this is what I would do in the past. I would wallow. I would complain. I would feel like this situation is unfair, like it's never going to get better. And then I would create more and more negative circumstances for myself from this victimhood, this victim state of mind. And I would just toil in these negative experiences for quite a while, until eventually I saw that there is no savior coming. There's no one that's going to rescue me from this camper. If I don't like it, I'm going to have to make some adjustments and get our ass out of there and buy a new one, or somehow find a way to improve our situation. And that's what I mean. You can not be down. Don't let yourself stay down too long. Know that every positive thing in your life is going to come because you do it. You put it there through action. And when we descend so quickly like that, and it's not easy. I'm not saying I'm a pro at this. It's not easy. But we tend to allow ourselves to, again, get into just a negative spiral of thinking. And then from this, we create more and more and more and more and more and more negativity. And it doesn't have to go and last that long. And we also waste time again hoping it's just going to somehow change when it's not. So the second you start to experience anything at all in your life that you don't like, don't let yourself get so disconnected. Think to yourself, just step away from it as best you can. Breathe. Go for a walk. Meditate. Do a workout. Punch the heavy bag. Find some way to just get out of the situation mentally, psychologically, emotionally. And if you do this even for a little while, you'll feel yourself reconnect with your true source, with your highest self. And then once you're here, once you're reconnected, ideas come. Oh, okay. Awesome ideas, brilliant ideas, divinely inspired ideas come. And then all you gotta do is take action on those ideas, and you'll lift yourself right up out of there, and you'll get to that same place where you look back and say, wow, there was value in that. I learned from that because it helped me improve my situation. But you speed all this up by not wallowing so long and not waiting for it to change all by itself. Always reminding yourself, don't let yourself forget that you have control over your life. You have control over every second of your life. Every situation you put there. And if you don't like it, you ought to be the one to change it. And you're already all doing this. I was doing this myself as well. But again, I was just lulling and wallowing way too long and creating unnecessary negativity out of this wallowing victim state that I wasted a lot of time in a very negative state of being, stuck seemingly in a very negative circumstance. And you don't have to. You can get the message sooner. You could just step back and see these cycles as they play out, and knowing that every challenge, everything you don't like is only to reveal to you that there's something better that you have to go find. I hope that helps you guys. That's what I do, and it works for me. Again, in the past, this situation I just talked about, I would have bitched and moaned for God knows how long, a month or more, or sometimes even longer. And why? Now it took me about a day and a half, one rainy day, and I was like, okay, we have to get out of this camper. And in the meantime, maybe we'll declutter, maybe we'll do some things, maybe we'll rearrange our schedule so we're not always in there all at once. And just that self-empowered, taking responsibility, proactive mentality is what's going to get me out of there. And it will. It's already been a better day today. So that's it, guys. I hope that helps you. I know it's some of these videos I make, they just seem so strange as I voice them. Like, what the hell? People are gonna, what the hell is this guy talking about? But it seems that you guys know exactly what I'm talking about because you're going through what I'm going through. So it is my hope that this helps you. Again, limit the amount of time you're wallowing and get into your own self-empowerment faster, and just know that you are the divine master of your own life and your own destiny. Okay, so again, hope that helps, guys. Have an amazing day, an amazing week, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.